Hello students. So today we'll study about structure of sperm. So sperm are microscopic and motile cells. They remain alive and retain their ability to fertilize an ovum for 24 to 48 hours after they have been released in female genital tract. So when sperm are released into the female genital tract, they can remain alive, or they can be alive for 48 to 24 hours waiting for egg. Next, sperm consists of head, neck, middle piece and tail. 4 parts: head, neck, middle piece and tail. So first we'll see head. So the largest end of the sperm is the head. So a head is the largest part of the sperm. It consists of nucleus. So this is your nucleus, and the tip consists of acrosome. So head consists of nucleus and acrosome. So what is acrosome? Already have said, acrosome contains sperm lysine, or it contains lysosomal enzyme and proteolytic enzyme that is combinedly called as sperm lysine. So sperm head रे देखिबा हमें एटा होची तमरो न्यूक्लियस एंड तार टिप पार्ट रे अछि एक्रोसोम. एक्रोसोम लाइसोमल एंजाइम और प्रोटियोलाइटिक एंजाइम प्रेजेंट अछि एक्रोसोम भितरे, जा को हमें कहउचे स्पर्म लाइसिन. स्पर्म लाइसिन रो काम कोन? से डिजेनरेट करिवो और डाइजेस्ट करिवो एग्रो वाल को, so that sperm can enter inside the egg. So this is the work of the acrosome. Next, nucleus कोन? nucleus रे सबु DNA सबु जाको main part of the sperm is present in the nucleus, containing the DNA which is required. Next is your neck. Neck portion रे you will see the nucleus gets depressed in the neck portion. देखो posterior part of the nucleus. तो posterior part एटा posterior part nucleus रो गोटे depression present अछि. So it is depressed. Nucleus gets depressed in this part. So से depression रे हमरो गोटे centriole present अछि, ताकू कहा जाउछि proximal centriole, and just below the proximal centriole one more centriole is present, that is called as distal centriole. So just below the nucleus, in the depression part of the nucleus, 2 centrioles are present. First one is your proximal centriole and next one is your distal centriole. So what is the work of proximal centriole? Proximal centriole helps in spindle formation during first zygotic division. So that will come while fertilization बळे एटा जानिबो. जेतल first zygotic division हबो सेतबळकु proximal centriole spindle fiber formation रे help करिवो. Distal centriole रो काम कोन? It gives rise to axial filament. देखो एटा distal centriole, and from here this filament like structure has arisen. This is called as your axial filament. So from distal centriole axial filament arises, and these 2 centriole forms the neck of the sperm. Next, third is your middle piece. Middle piece contains mitochondria. So these are your mitochondria, which are arranged in a spiral like manner. So the mitochondria are arranged in a spiral like manner around the axial filament. So this is your axial filament. So this is your axial filament, and mitochondria is arranged in spiral like manner. You'll understand that when you see so this is your, see, this is your axial filament, and mitochondria like this, it is arranged around the axial filament like this in spring like manner. So the spiral arrangement of mitochondria is called as your mitochondrial spiral. So this spiral arrangement of mitochondria is called as mitochondrial spiral or We also call it as Nibuncon. Mitochondrial spiral, or I can write here. Nibuncon. So, what is the work of this part? Mitochondrial spiral or Nibuncon? It provides energy for the movement of the sperm. This will provide energy for the movement of the sperm. So, it is also called as powerhouse of the sperm. That's why it is called as powerhouse of the sperm. At the end of the middle piece, there is a ring centriole with unknown function. So, this is the middle piece from here to here. At the end of this, we will see two centriole. It is called as ring centriole, and its function is yet unknown. Next, see, posterior half of nucleus. Posterior half, this is the nucleus. Posteriorly, this half. Posterior half of the nucleus, neck portion, and the entire middle piece. See, you are seeing this black line. So the posterior end of the nucleus, neck, and the middle piece is covered by a membrane that is called as Manchate. So this sheet which covers the middle piece, neck, and the posterior part of the nucleus, it is called as Manchate. And the anterior portion of the nucleus and the acrosome is covered by another sheet that is called gallery. The anterior portion of the nucleus and the acrosome is covered by another sheet that is gallery, that is shown in blue pen. Next, we'll come to the third part of the sperm, that is your tail. This tail portion is more longer or several times longer than the head portion. And the main part of the tail is the main piece. So the tail consists of two parts, main piece and end piece. Okay. The axial filament is surrounded by a thin layer of cytoplasm in the main piece part. So this is the axial filament. This axial filament is surrounded by cytoplasm and forms the main piece of the tail. The part behind the main piece without cytoplasm or which is naked is called as end piece. The sperm moves in any fluid medium by the help of this tail. The movement of the sperm or the direction is provided by this tail, and the entire sperm moves by gaining energy from the mitochondria. So this is about the structure of sperm.